Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Got a fantastic show. We're going to talk about Tiffany Henyard, the mayor for the village of Dalton, Illinois. I am just waiting on my co-host today to join me, and then we'll get started. And boy, let me tell you something. When you start doing a lot, bringing better shows and trying to make them nice and showing court documents and just trying to be more professional, that's a lot of work. So kudos to all of you that are bringing us great information, showing the court documents. I can't help but to admire you all. There is my brother, my friend, Jeffrey Taylor, a up-and-coming rapper. He's involved in the community. I trust his opinion. How you doing, Jeffrey?
Hey, Miss April, I'm doing fine. This how you doing this Sunday afternoon?
Oh man, 38 hot. So I'm gonna start off with my opening, and then I'm gonna let you respond and give your input. Now,
Okay.
hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna do a 5-minute intro on my opinion of this, and then I'm gonna let Jeffrey give his opinion. We respect everybody over here. Now, woo, StreamYard killing me today. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This woman right here, Tiffany Henyard, who is a disgrace to women of color. Oh, Tiffany, a low down, dirty heifer. Tiffany Henyard, who deemed herself as the super mayor. She a scandalous, low down, dirty B. Anytime a man on your staff is accused of SA, and y'all know we can't say all of the words, which y'all know what SA, that's SEX, the first word, figure out the rest, ASSU. So, anytime a man on your staff is accused of SA on another staff member, and there is a video of Andrew Holmes bragging about what he did to this staff member while they was in Vegas. What happened in Vegas didn't stay in Vegas. Okay? Andrew Holmes came back bragging, and he's on our payroll. Know what Tiffany Henyard did? Tiffany Henyard, she fired the whistleblower and the employee. So that means you're an enabler of men attacking women physically and sex, that type of way. You are a disgrace to the sisterhood. She has taken money from the citizens of Dalton and Thornridge Township. Tiffany, I don't give a fudge. I don't care about you being black. Because first of all, you can't do what they do. And I'm sick of people throwing that out there now. Now, we say we the chosen people. So until we rise up and start acting like the chosen ones, the kings and queens and goddesses, we'll do the right thing. No, I've not been a perfect person. I've had growing and hurtful, painful mistakes. I could have been in jail or in prison myself. I made those mistakes and I take accountability. My whole way of thinking has changed. I support it and I still stand behind Robert Sylvester Kelly, who has the mind of a 15-year-old. He was a victim of incest and molestation when abuse is all you know. I'm not a psychiatrist, so I can't make a diagnosis. But you, Tiffany Henyard, oh, you was a smart, intelligent black woman. You was a member of the Dalton Village Board of Trustees for 8 years. You ran your campaign talking about the then mayor, Riley Rogers. You called Mr. Rogers the worst mayor. You called him everything but a child of God. Everything that you accuse the mayor that you replaced, you have done, girlfriend. You low down. You fooled the people. You ran your campaign on love, transparency, and accountability. Oh Lord, I can't make this up. Poor people of Dalton and the same people that believed in Obama and Biden, thinking they would help them. She was elected in February of 2021, 6 months after her campaign. This woman done made history. I'm going to mute my mic and let Jeffrey talk and give his opinion. Let me remove this picture. And I'm getting ready to give you the platform, Jeffrey.
Okay.
And Jeffrey, if you have StreamYard, you can run this through your channel. You
Okay.
have
Yeah.
permission.
I appreciate it, Miss April. I don't have the access to it. That's a Kingpin. I would have to see if he's available to do so. I'll text him while
Oh,
we're
okay.
live. Yeah, but
I need to remove this picture so people can see us. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to mute my mic.
okay. First and foremost, I appreciate you having me on the platform. Um, we've been friends for, I mean, going on 5 years now, and you always show support to anything that I had going on. So I always want to, salute you and support you any way I can, Miss April. And I appreciate you having me here. And I really didn't know much about this situation, so I also appreciate your introduction to get a better understanding of what's going on. I've heard what was the allegations here, and I would say this, that I'm disappointed in a lot of our people, particularly Black women that come into these positions of mayor and district attorney as of lately. We've seen things with Fonnie Willis, the corruption in Kim Fox, just a lot of different situations. It's like they use our people to carry out their corruption. With this particular lady here, I don't think it's anything different. It's a shame when the people, you're a politician and you get the people behind you and you run your campaign and you make these campaign promises, and once you get in position, you do the total opposite. And that is what seems to be going on in this particular situation. Stealing, misappropriating funds. We already have a situation here in Illinois where we have illegal migrants that we're being taxed by, overly taxed. And then, you couple that with our people that's in position that are uh, misappropriating funds, um, covering up allegations that people need to be prosecuted for. That all of that comes out of our tax dollars, so everyone should be upset, especially the village and particularly in Dalton. I believe that people who have any type of platform or voice, so like yourself, Miss April, I appreciate you even covering this and bringing this to the light. Because like myself, I haven't really been following it. I've been hearing things here and there, but I would love to get more insight. But just on the surface, I'm already too familiar with these politicians. And once they get in position and our people, and they use and sacrifice our people for their own benefit, just to rise up in the ranks, so to speak. So she's doing the same thing. It appears to be um, her campaign made all these promises to the village of Dalton, and unfortunately, she is not who she appeared to be. They got the voters to stand behind her. Right now, we have a situation in Chicago with the mayor, and it's a lot of campaign promises that are going unanswered. And now that she's being subpoenaed by the government to testify, to answer those misdealings and corruption. I'm eager to see how this is gonna pan out. But I yield back and let you continue, Miss A.
So now, were you able to read any of the subpoenas?
You know what? I really didn't get a chance. I
Okay,
tried
that's
to
fine.
yeah, I tried to read it this morning, but I had a lot last night we
Yeah,
had an
it's
event.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. So she has been subpoenaed along with two of her relatives. She has to bring all financial records, business records. This woman had her family. And you know what? I ain't mad at her. I sort of wish I was a family member. The way she was paying them. And I'm gonna be a comedian with some of this too, but all seriousness aside, she had the family on the payroll. She was paying them 3 times as much. She had police as private bodyguards, where they allegedly they were paid for 3,000 hours
Wow.
in 2 weeks.
And that's important to
She
note.
took money from the village of Dalton and put into her own breast cancer business.
Wow.
She spent money on luxurious trips, beauty shops, clothing, shopping sprees. If you did not support her or donate to her campaign or her organizations, then she saw you as the enemy. So she would not give you your business license. Oh, she's a piece of work.
Wow.
A piece of work. The people of Dalton really used to be a really affluent black neighborhood. It still is.
Oh,
But
yeah.
of course, it has shifted some too. There's a lot of vacant properties and vacant buildings there. She started a program block by block where you could buy property for $5,000. But if she didn't like you, or you started a business where you had a guy that started a barber shop, then she tried to shut him down. So what I'm going to do right now is let you guys listen to a recording. And if you have watched any of the city council meetings, you would think you was watching a reality show. This woman is a piece of work. Hold on, everybody.
U.S. Waterproofing has built a reputation for providing exceptional service. And
no matter how I have everything set up, either the internet slow or...
And we'll treat your home with the same care and attention we give our own. U.S. Waterproofing. A better basement starts with us.
New tonight, a vote puts a new plan in place in Dalton.
Trustees have chosen someone to replace the mayor if she's not there. WGN's Jenna Barnes is joining us live from tonight's meeting with more. Jenna?
Yeah, Ray and Micah, Mayor Tiffany Henyard did not attend tonight's meeting, which is no surprise, but these trustees say it is a big part of the problem. That's why they appointed a mayor pro tem tonight.
We have many cases where village business cannot go forward.
The Dalton trustees opposed to Mayor Tiffany Henyard say she's missed 25 of these special meetings and counting, and she refuses to allow some village business to be put on the agenda for the village's regular meetings. That's why 3 of them voted to appoint Jason House as mayor pro tem.
We're just really trying to make sure that if something critical comes up, that there's a signature on deck that can move it forward.
House won't replace the mayor, but he would step in her absence, which these trustees say is happening far too often.
This is just in case, but we need just in case at this moment. We have meetings where we're all waiting 45 minutes just to get started, where we have an entire quorum here and we're waiting while the administration adds makeup and gets dressed, and it's just not fair.
Their move comes amid mounting scrutiny of how the mayor runs the village and Thornton Township, the FBI serving subpoenas in both places. Henyard's top aide, Keith Freeman, charged with bankruptcy fraud, and her ally on the board of trustees and activist Andrew Holmes, accused of sexual assault on a taxpayer-funded trip to Las Vegas.
We're paying these people, and it's like we're paying for them to abuse us.
We know what she is doing. and it will be stopped.
At the special meeting, the trustees also voted to make whole a waste management company whose payments were overdue, and they refused to move hundreds of thousands of dollars from one village account into another at the request of Henyard's administration because they say they received no explanation why the move was necessary. It comes a week after Henyard vetoed their hiring of former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot to investigate.
How dare you think you could come in someone's town and start working or doing something, even though we said something stating it's illegal. We cited the code and everything in here, and she will not be paid for services.
Like they have done before, these trustees say they will override the mayor's veto. They tell me that'll happen at the village's board meeting in the first week of June. We're live in Dalton tonight. Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
Did you hear her?
That is crazy.
I know. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. And we got another person that wants to jump up here. Prince Pierre, you got to show your face. Here you go. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing fine. Glad to have you join us. Do you live out in Dalton?
No, I don't live out there. I just know politics. So
okay. Now hold on. I want to play one more video, y'all.
I went to United Veins.
Hold on. And I'll let you have the floor.
All today and schedule your
and glad to have you. My co-host is Jeffrey Taylor today. Hold on.
WGN Investigates has learned a grand jury will hear testimony on Monday as part of an ongoing investigation into Tiffany Henyard's leadership in the South Suburbs.
She's the mayor of Dalton and supervisor of Thornton Township. Investigative reporter Ben Bradley has been detailing her questionable spending for many months, and he has an update.
It's rare for us to be able to give you a front row seat into an active FBI investigation, but recently obtained subpoenas show that's exactly what we've been doing. Those subpoenas reveal agents are investigating many of the same concerns over corruption and cronyism that we've been detailing in our reporting. This is what passes for public debate in Dalton. It's the result of months of frustration over Mayor Tiffany Henyard's leadership.
This administration is shameful. Y'all are a disgrace.
We're watching the fall of this administration.
WGN Investigates has obtained and reviewed subpoenas the FBI served to Thornton Township and Dalton. They serve as a roadmap to the ongoing federal investigation. They seek payment and expense records for Tiffany Henyard, as well as her boyfriend, who runs a violence prevention program for the township. Also named Henyard's top aide, Dalton's acting police chief, along with 4 village and township trustees, and 2 of Henyard's relatives who are on the government payroll.
They'll turn up more and more information. They'll turn up more leads. They may turn up more witnesses. They may find a cooperator. They may find an informant, all which will benefit the investigation tremendously.
But based on what we know now, if you're Tiffany Henyard, how are you feeling?
I would be nervous.
But there's no foundation in the state of Illinois moving like we move, the Shakers moving like we do. Right things. That's right.
The FBI also demanding records from the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation after we reported at least $10,000 in taxpayer money went to it. And the group used government workers and resources for the charity's walk to Springfield. After we reported earlier this year the charity had failed to file required financial records, Henyard claimed she had nothing to do with her namesake organization.
All I can tell you that I'm not the one on anything. That's all that I can tell you right now. So I'm just trying to answer to the.
So you're saying there's a foundation that's not registered, but it has nothing to do with you.
Correct. That's true.
Okay.
That's
so you're not aware of any of the work that they've done, money that they've raised, anything along those lines.
Correct.
The FBI also demanding records related to Henyard's travel. WGN Investigates has reported she and her team frequently travel first class and have stayed at high-end hotels. The cost in the past year, more than $102,000. The FBI wants the receipts and to know the purpose.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Did you go to Las Vegas?
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
And then there's Henyard's top aide in both the village and township, Keith Freeman. He's been charged with bankruptcy fraud for failing to report his earnings from Dalton, but he remains at Henyard's side. We've learned the FBI served a subpoena on Robbins, where Freeman was previously the village administrator. An audit found he received more money than was budgeted.
Clearly, they've targeted several individuals in both the village and the township, and that should be a red flag.
The dysfunction in Dalton also comes with a legal cost to taxpayers. Henyard's attorney recently notified the board he was withdrawing from defending the village in 21 cases because Henyard's opponents have refused to pay his bills. The lawyer warning, without a defense, Dalton taxpayers could be on the hook for more than $20 million. And the cases keep piling up. This month, a Dalton police officer filed suit against Henyard in Dalton, saying he was passed over for promotion. In a lawsuit, the officer alleged it happened after he reported a fellow officer was writing unwarranted tickets to boost revenue for the village.
It's Mayor Henyard completely disregarding the law and disregarding the promotional process in the police department.
Attorney Pat Walsh represents the officer and 3 other current and former employees who are suing Henyard and the village. All 4 lawsuits essentially accuse Henyard of misusing her political power.
Mayor Henyard is on an island of lawlessness and is just doing whatever she thinks will benefit her personally and politically, rather than following the laws and doing what would benefit the village of Dalton and the residents of the village of Dalton.
You want to help the residents, then help them. Why aren't y'all paying for concrete?
What's more remarkable, Henyard's opponents were her running mates just a few years ago.
When you ran on my ticket, y'all ran on my vision. The vision wasn't to ride the city. The vision wasn't for you to steal all the money.
Late last year, I asked the self-proclaimed super mayor whether she might be the problem. You often point out you are the leader of Dalton. At what point is this dysfunction a reflection on your leadership?
When I replace my board.
Isn't part of being a leader learning how to work with others? I mean, this is unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Yes, but when other people are the puppet masters and they're the puppets, this is the show you keep. But as you can see, progress is still being made in the village of Dalton.
All right, we are going to close session now.
That was the first and last time Tiffany Henyard talked to me. Since then, she's called out reporting fake news. We asked her $5,000 a month publicity agency for a response from Henyard, explaining why, if residents' concerns about corruption are unfounded, the FBI has issued subpoenas, naming her, her boyfriend, her relatives, her allies, her political fund, her namesake cancer charity, and even her now defunct burger business. We did not hear back. Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.
Okay. So, Prince Pierre, you got the floor. And
Yeah,
I
look
do
like you-
have a copy of those subpoenas. But you go ahead with your take on this.
Yeah, look like she's running a monarch over there. Looking like she's running a dictatorship. Yeah, she just took a. I mean, this is what you do, man. When you let me go there. This is what happens when you vote for color. You don't vote for substance. Because you look like me, don't mean you think like me. Don't mean that you have the taste like me.
Absolutely.
I mean, I hate to say it. You had a better chance of having the status quo run the town, than her. Because she ain't doing anything than the status quo. We don't need status quo looking like me. Because I ain't going to do nothing but make us all look bad. See, somebody told me a long time ago is if you start to hate the establishment, then when you get power, you just become the establishment that you hate. You're going to practice the same game. See, so we thinking that we can go on and vote for these paid for Negroes. That's what she said. That's a paid for Negro. So she should, and most likely nobody paid for it, so she just gonna take the money and do it. But guess what? I'm not worrying about her because the federal bureau investigations is on her. She's gone. We don't have to worry about her. I don't worry. See, that's why I was gonna come in here and really going, nope, I'm good, because the hate that you hate is gonna pimp on you real good. They already in your books. They knowing that you taking these trafficking crips do not add up for being a mayor. What convention that you got going on out there in Vegas that benefits Dalton? What are you out there for? That's the question they're gonna ask you. What are you out there for? Well, are you just on vacation? Well, why are you using them? You can't use them funds for vacation. You can't use city funds for vacation. You already get up whatever your little old salary is for being a mayor, which is absolutely nothing. So you make money off whatever your businesses is, and you don't use their money, and you can't use campaign money. They lock you up. That's what they did. Jesse Jackson's son, that got locked up back 15 years ago, because he was using campaign funds to take care of business. They locked him up. What was Kwame Kirkpatrick doing? I think he was over here having improper text messages, and he was doing something with some money. They locked his butt up, and they took a pardon from the orange man and let him out. So, hey, you messing with this money, and you ain't looking like the complexion. You're not finna get the protection. I don't even know why you in there. If you want to go in there and be a criminal, you just need to be a criminal. First of all, when they got you for money laundering, because you over there using what? You over there losing certain money for this money, so you're money laundering. Anything you use for a business to wash off another business, you're money laundering. You gone. They got you watching money. That's racketeering. Okay? You finna get hit with the Rudy Giuliani law. You finna go sit down. So it is what it is. You're finna go sit down. You got it, Miss Showers. That's all I really wanted to say on that. A little bit more information, because I remembered them. I remember her, and when you played that couple of clips, I said, "Oh yeah, I remember that woman." Yeah, so you just ran for mayor to be an inmate at a federal correctional facility. That's what you did. That's how I look at you. You raised your hand up on some Bible, said you fixing to represent Dalton to go sit in somebody's penitentiary. You could have skipped that route. You just went on and done some dirt. Just went and done some street dirt and went on sit down. You was gonna do all this. You just went all the hours getting people believing you to go sit in somebody's penitentiary. Man, good work. But you got it.
Now, and I'm sick of our people, and I'm sick of when they make, oh, y'all gonna come after me. I'm a black woman. I'm a single black woman. No, baby. No. I'm sick of y'all. You's a thief. You mismanaged funds. You had people to trust you. You stole from them. No.
Oh, you stole from the city.
Yeah, and the government. And who else? And your people, because that's all that stay up there.
Then you said some people come there with licenses. She was turning the licenses down, so she's judge, executioner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she over there 3,000 hours, you know what I'm saying, for bodyguards, for personal cops. Yeah. Yeah. For the public cops to be her personal bodyguard.
Subpoena. And I guess I could read some of the subpoenas. This is page 1. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to read some of the things they charging this heifer with. This old dirty, low-down woman. And then don't think she's supposed to explain herself to nobody. What was you doing in Vegas?
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Her attitude.
What was you doing in Vegas? Then you couldn't answer? Oh, yeah. No.
Her attitude was like, I was totally blown back by her, the audacity that she, spoke with as a matter of fact. Yeah, it was just like, yeah, I did this, I did that. What you gonna do about it? And then
it's like I said earlier, she just said, well, I was going out to do a convention. whatever natural resource they got in Dalton or something. She didn't even say you wasn't at a convention. Okay, you might have did. You might have used first class, but you was out there on some convention. You might got that in your contract. You can travel first class or whatever. Some people do this. You can run some kind of gang, get people to do whatever you want, but you ain't got nobody that sponsors you on certain trips. A lot of these politicians, they have people that front money from. Why are you this dumb? Okay? Not even come on. Why are we this dumb to sit up there and use the city money like the city is not gonna have to calculate that when the treasurer, when the city treasurer, that's the treasurer's job. He's gonna have to account for this mess when they get ready to go down there to the state, okay, which is Springfield, Illinois, to get some more money. All this stuff got to be accounted for when you're trying to get money from the state and then get money from the government. What are we doing? Because you got a human resources department down there. You probably got welfare down there. You probably got WIC and all these other programs you got. What? The money has got to be accounted for where it needs to be going. So when it's time to do the books, that's when the FBI come in, because when the treasurer do the books, he ain't finna watch nothing. He ain't finna go to prison for it. So he gonna send it back down there. He gonna pass the buck on down to the state. The state pass the buck on over there. They look up at the top. And now the IRS look at it. Hold on. This hot. Don't send it over there to the FBI right quick. Let them look at it. Then they'll come back and then they'll meet up and they do their testimony on and say, yeah, this is what I saw. This want y'all to see it. All right, Miss the mayor of Dalton, Illinois. We need to holler at you. So she ain't got to ask the reporters anything. I ain't looking for her to incriminate herself. But we know that she gonna have to be sitting up there being judged by 12, and got that judge with that black robe on. Yeah, she gonna have to talk to them, and that prosecutor. She gonna have to talk to them. She gonna have to do Fifth Amendment, and that's what she gonna have to do. She be doing a lot of that Fifth Amendment.
No, for her subpoena, take the Fifth and not say anything. Now, see, she got subpoena. So tomorrow is the day. That's why I'm doing this show today. So for the time period, she's been subpoenaed. Her two relatives, and Camille Woods. They want all of their background records. They want all employment of payroll records, to include records including the dates of employment, wages, and commission paid, direct deposit, records of time and attendance, disciplinary files, records of work performed, wage and tax statements, employees withholding, U.S. information records, 1099s, and then request for taxpayer identification numbers. Then they also asking, they want all municipal in order to applicable during a given time related to credit card purchases, vendor approvals, procurement, employment contracts, termination, per diems, expense reimbursement, outside employment, loans, employment contract to travel, security detail, use of vehicle, residency requirements for employees and contractors, donations, all annual and quarterly financial records, all budgets created for the entity, all direct deposits. They want the employee handbooks. They want everything, cause they ain't gave them nothing.
She said, "Want the employee handbook."
Wow. Hey, she ain't got the complexion for protection, like the brother said, and for them to be looking into her that deeply, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And it don't pay to do the wrong. That's why you just do your job, do the right thing, and make your honest living. Because once you get to drifting off into corruption and you ain't got the complexion for protection, they coming for you. and they not gonna see they'll cover up for their own. Okay, they kick them down a few dollars down the turnpike, and they all right. The IRS, all right, we gonna work that out for you. But then her attitude also red lighted her. And once she talked to that reporter like that, and said, yeah, you know, her little sassy attitude, that didn't help the situation at all either. They like, okay, we finna get on this little heifer ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
No, but the problem with her, she got city officials, city vendors, anybody that got any prestige in that city, man, they snitched on her, man. They told it. Well, I ain't gonna say snitch. They just told it, man. Say, hey, man, this woman over here, man, she doing too much. You know, this money ain't coming to where it be going because she don't know how to run no town. See, the key to running the town. Okay, you know, I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Okay, we had a little old Republican mayor. Her name was Betsy Price. Okay, she used to be the Texas state controller, and then she got in there. So she got in there. She broke on deals with Sam Walton, the Walmart boys. That's how you get your money. You see what I'm saying? You don't even know how you over here stealing money because you can't stand in front of nobody and get nobody to invest in some land or something to put something in there. That's how you get your money in your back end, and they put your money in your 501c3. That's how you get paid, man. You can't go over here and take money out of that, and then all you got to do is just, you know, that's how you fraud the government, man. You got to use charities. Hate to tell y'all this, but that's how you do it. Okay, you got to get outside people to bring the money to you, donate to something, and you get you get the pennies off the dollar. You can't get the whole dollar and try to leave the city pennies.
And check this out. Now, they want all the employee contract records of Keith Freeman LLC, Camille Woods, and her two relatives.
Now they going to. Yeah, they
And
going with
even
her.
her. All
You know
of
they gonna tell it. And you know they gonna be the first one to tell it.
Oh yeah,
You know, they're not going. Man, I'm not going to nobody. Man, I'm not going to penitentiary because you want to steal the city money.
This whole situation sounds, and I don't know if y'all been following the Fonnie Willis situation where she was misappropriating those funds, taking those lavish trips with her district attorney, you know, paying him 5 times as much as a district attorney supposed to get paid. They going all over across the world. And then at the same time,
Yeah, they didn't kick off though.
They ain't kick off the thing, but her reputation.
They trying to get her out of there though.
Yeah,
well, I mean, I think it'd have been any other politician except the orange-looking guy. She would have been gone. She would probably be locked up. They're not gonna do her like that because they want to. I'm not a hater of Trump. I'm gonna be honest. I'd vote for him, but I'm objective. If he did something wrong or whatever, I don't think he did anything wrong. I think he was just contesting like they've been doing. I'm not with that, so I'm not getting into that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to take the emotion out the way. I just want to say this and I'm done. That'd been any other guy. That'd been any other prominent guy except Donald J. Trump. She'd be under the jail.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be real. Only reason not messing with it because they don't want him to be in office. So they're gonna try to keep playing now, and they're gonna get her.
But she done come up with charges. They're trying to put her with RICO charges and everything. They're not through with her. They're trying to get her disbarred.
Oh, they still on her? I know they didn't kick off. So they're
trying to get her disbarred right now.
Okay.
Hey, the Queen. Hey, Tamika James money.
Well, she should have got disbarred as soon as they found out about the appropriate funds with the district attorney.
What's his name? Nathan Wade?
Yeah, Mr. Wade. Yeah, Mr. Wade over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this ain't Wade County. This ain't Miami.
We can't do what they do.
We can't.
Can't do what they do, man. You can't do what they do unless you got them in your pocket, man. You got to have them on your side. You can't be out here willy-nilly with the money. You got to have them on your side because the Negro.
She
So
is under
go ahead.
investigation, and they're really trying to charge her. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get her. They're gonna get her. But she's in
Yes.
Georgia though. That's the only reason they think ain't gonna get her. Is
Mhm.
it is it
I
is it
don't
the
know.
Georgia boy trying to get her? Who trying to get on her?
I don't know. But
Yeah, I need
all
to
I
know what the
know
level
is
of the level. If it's the Supreme, is it FBI? Is it the state folk down there trying to get her out of there?
I
Is
think
it
it's still on the state level.
right?
Yeah, the state level, but I mean, it's just insane that, but she got her orders directly from the Biden administration. She met with them in Washington, and then
Right?
she came back, and that's when she went on this witch hunt. But I mean, at the end of the
they
day,
used her to go
yeah,
after Trump. That's
yeah,
all they did.
that's all they did.
Yeah,
And I think this might,
and you better hope Trump don't win because if Trump win, you're going down. If Trump win, you're gone.
oh yeah,
She gone.
Y'all gone. Yeah. They finna clean Georgia up.
I'm
First
so
100 days,
sick.
she'd be if she ain't in trial, she'd be in trial by the first 100 days. Trump win.
hmm
It should be in the trial.
Shamika, you want to come up and talk? Shamika Williams says yes to Georgia bar. They're gonna get her.
Okay.
Isn't it sad for the year of 2024 when they say everything's gonna be revealed? It's being revealing. It's
oh my
all
God.
been the black woman.
It's insane. It's really unfortunate because I mean you see a powerful black sister in a position like that, and you want to celebrate her. But when they start to engaging in corruption, it just makes the whole thing, our people look bad as a culture. Because every
Yeah.
time we get in a position of power, we want to get slick instead of just doing the right thing, and it's symbolic of and not to say that all, but a lot of our people do try to be like them and end up getting what I'm saying, exposed. And right now, 2024 has definitely been a year of exposure, and this it's an unfortunate thing to see this sister partake in that and taking advantage of her community. Doing that, man, you talking about a lot of tax dollars that we gotta, and particularly this village of Dalton has to cover. You know what I'm saying? Just because you want to go on lavish trips and be rich.
No, that's what got the Detroit mayor back in the day pimped on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, got Kwame out of there. Got Kwame out of there, man. I don't even know. I forgot about. I don't know what all Kwame did, man. But I don't even think. I'm trying to be objective. I ain't trying to stick up for Kwame. But I don't even think Kwame did all this.
I don't remember it being this deep with Kwame.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Kwame
they got
didn't do all
Kwame.
of this. This
They got
woman.
Kwame for a female on some text messages, man. I know that's what they
Yeah.
locked him up for. So he probably was taking a woman out on a date. Looked like he was taking a woman out on a date, or he was taking trips with the chick on the thing. So same thing she doing. They gave Kwame down. Kwame wasn't who got out. Kwame had about 10, 15 more years when the Orange Man pardoned him. You know. Mm-hmm.
But
So
this
that was
woman
crazy.
into everything. And then,
Everything.
did y'all see any of the board meetings? Did
Yeah, I think
y'all
I
watch
seen
any of the board meetings?
a couple of acts.
And I mean, she basically told them they wasn't nothing. She was the woman, and she didn't had to answer to them.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Mays wasn't no rest in peace to Mr. Mays over there, glad he wasn't over there because she would never got in. That's the old Flink councilman over there back in the day. They used to always get in people hell when they was coming over there with their gang.
Hey,
Trying to
Sunshine Tim, did you want to come up and describe some of these meetings? Because I know you showed them. And talk about Miss Tiffany.
yeah, if you got an education on
Okay.
that.
Yeah, we'll wait till you get home, Shamika. This lady was off the chain. These board meetings, man, I'm surprised nobody didn't get unalive.
I'm saying.
Because her attitude was just that cold. And then she had the police, she hired them as bodyguards to protect her.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that woman. And it's sad that that woman gonna do herself like that, man. I don't know why you gonna get up in there and play with these folk money.
Right. That's the last thing you want to do is play with the government, man, money. As you know, like you said earlier, bro, they gotta account for that. And if you don't have no type of finesse, if you don't, like you said, you gonna do you some non-for-profit organizations, it's way you can get you some bread the right way, the legit way. You know what I'm saying?
Let's put the game down. Let's put the game down. Jimmy Hoffa, right? He went to the penitentiary and he put the money back, man.
Mm-hmm.
He had the money, okay. He was doing the thing, giving the money to the gangsters, invest in Vegas, and they was getting the money back. And when they come and check the money was there. It was a surplus of money in that bank. Still got him.
Yeah, he has some sort of finesse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you gonna be crooked, you gotta have some type of finesse. Outright steal it.
Right? Yeah, she's stealing. He was borrowing the money. At least he replaced it. You know what I'm saying?
She had no. She like, yeah, I wouldn't know that. Yeah, y'all pay for my trip to Vegas. So what? You know?
Nah, you can't do it like that. Yeah, because even the guy looking at her like, really? You just gonna stand on it like that? You ain't telling me you had something to do down here in Vegas, some, like I said, some kind of convention or something, some committee you part of or something political. You just out here out on the cities willy-nilly.
Now hold on, y'all. Now listen to this. Now this was the first Dalton board meeting that took place after they got the subpoenas. Oh Lord, the ad got to play.
Extraordinary.
But going
to explore the Caribbean.
Yeah, she going out. She's a hypocrite. That's what makes me so mad. Hold on, y'all.
Explore the extraordinary with Emerald Cruises.
Lots of action in South Suburban Dalton tonight. It is the first board meeting since 3 subpoenas were served on the village. Also tonight, we are hearing from a former employee who says a trustee and well-known community activist assaulted her. NBC5's Regina Waldrop was at tonight's board meeting.
Outside and inside Dalton's Village Hall, residents demanding to be heard.
And the FBI know. They know everything you're doing.
We want better in our community. Period. It's what it's going to take. Next election, we got to vote her out.
In the group that gathered before the board meeting, the mayor's ex-assistant, Tiffany Dukes.
At first, it was just me by myself. And a year later, for me to see y'all standing with me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dukes has filed a civil lawsuit against her old boss, Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and trustee Andrew Holmes, the latter of whom she accuses of assaulting her. Dukes issued this pre-taped interview earlier in the day describing the lawsuit's allegations.
This has been a long journey for me already.
In the video, she details what she says happened before and after an incident that allegedly occurred almost a year ago during a taxpayer-paid economic development trip to Las Vegas. On that trip, Henyard, a handful of Village and Thornton Township reps, and trustee Holmes, whom she called Uncle Drew. According to the suit, after dinner and walking the Vegas Strip with Holmes, Dukes felt disoriented and ultimately blacked out.
Until my last memory was me waking up in his room.
Holmes was not at the meeting and did not respond to our repeated requests for a comment. Dalton police officer Byron Miles was also on that Vegas trip. He's also filed a civil lawsuit accusing Henyard of retaliation after he says he was demoted from her security detail for speaking out about what allegedly happened in Vegas.
You're the only person that stood up for me. Opened your mouth.
The village told us in a statement it conducted a thorough investigation into the allegations led by an independent third-party company. It goes on to say Officer Miles was interviewed and denied knowing anything about these allegations. It says Ms. Dukes refused to cooperate with the investigation and that this is nothing more than 2 disgruntled village employees. But trustees maintained there was never any third-party investigation. They recently hired former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot as a special investigator. But Mayor Henyard says trustees don't have the authority to hire Lightfoot.
You know, it's veto power. So how dare you think you could come in someone's town and start working or doing something, even though we said something stating it's illegal. We cited the code and everything in here, and she will not be paid for services.
Lightfoot was to be paid $400 an hour, but at this point it's unclear if she will continue working without payment. Her investigation expected to be completed in 60 days. Reporting from Dalton, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Regina, we know you will stay on it. Thank you so much.
Now that's a shame. She trusted that man. She trusted that man. Called him uncle to protect her, and he ended up allegedly doing that to her.
Wow. And this lady, supposed to be the mayor, supposed to be serving the people, was trying to cover that up.
Trying to cover it up. That's why we got so much stuff going on now. All of these generational curses, because we too busy trying to sweep stuff under the rug, not address things. You wonder, they act like P. Diddy the first man to beat a woman like that. They talking about, oh, he ought to be in jail. I said, well, some of your daddies, brothers, sisters, sons, and cousins need to be in jail too then.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, everybody knew Titty. I mean, everybody know Diddy.
But what I'm trying to say with her, you are the mayor of a village, and people trust you. And when this lady went to her, it shouldn't have been no questions asked. She should have did her job. But she fired the whistleblower because Mr. Holmes was bragging on what he did. And the lady, she didn't care. That was her boy. So that's another issue I have with her. I ain't condoning nobody in their wrongness. I don't care who it is. You knew this man did this and you saw that tape. You saw him talking about what he did.
She had a responsibility. She had a responsibility. As first of all, the mayor, a woman, that's her sister. That's why I said she a disgrace to the sisterhood. She saw it. She saw the video of him bragging on it. It shouldn't have been no questions asked. Where do you draw the line at with people? See, I got some lines I'ma draw with people. When I start seeing, okay, now maybe everybody ain't wrong about this person, or if you just see some stuff that's hitting you right in your face, oh hell no, you gone. No, I'm fool with people like you. No.
Absolutely not.
No. I don't fool with people like you. No. Not in my personal life.
The man was bragging about what he did to this woman.
She saw it. That's the whole difference. It's a difference when there ain't no evidence until a trial and all of this different stuff. But the guy came to her. She fired the man that showed Mr. Holmes bragging about what he did to the woman in Vegas. This wasn't waiting no 10 or 15 years. This wasn't waiting to see no video to go to trial or nothing. The man came back and showed her the video of him bragging about what he had did.
Wow.
What happened in Vegas didn't stay in Vegas. And the woman complained too. But you fired him too? Oh, no. No.
Nah.
No.
Like,
No.
They like they the mafia or something. Like she running the village of Dalton like she the mob or something.
Yeah, she running the car. Yeah.
Like
She
she
thinks
was
she lucky. Yeah, she thinks she lucky. She thinks she Milaski. Lucky Luciano. Milaski.
Yeah. And paying for security because she knew all the dirt she done did. That's why I say she a disgrace to the sisterhood. That would be just like I could remember a time when I was with somebody. I'm not gonna stand there and let no man jump on no woman and I'm around them. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. But we don't care now. Everybody all for self. I don't know why they think that we can do what these people do. You know, she want to go buy $1,000 hair. And the thing of it is, she's a young girl. She's 40 years old. She graduated with high honors. She was a trustee for 8 years. And you would think that she was trying to really help the community. She wasn't helping the community. She already had plans on digging her hands in that money. She was learning how to be corrupt. She was learning the system.
Whoever her mentor was, they're a terrible mentor.
Yeah.
She's terrible at it.
Man, she only 40.
But she only been in there 3 years. Yeah, she only been in the mayor 3 years. See, we ain't won't part of this right now. It must have been 10 years down the line we heard about this, man. Well, you terrible. You ain't even good at embezzling a dime. You ain't embezzled a wooden penny. Nah. I ain't saying you should be good at it. I'm just saying. You just been in that same 3 years. They already trying to put you down.
6 months after she was elected, they said this woman flip-flopped. This has been going on 6 months.
As soon as she got in there, as soon as she ran her hand up, she started hustling. Oh my Lord! I mean, you know, you got to. I mean, she just stealing the whole bread truck. She ain't even crumbing. You got to.
Ooh, I've been under a lot of air conditioning staying in these hotels. But yeah. Yes. I feel like she's a disgrace. She's a disgrace as a woman. She's a disgrace to the sisterhood. She showed her true hand. I think she's always been a schemer and a conniver. This just didn't happen. You know, she made herself available. She got the people to like her. She talked about the other mayor, was talking about what they wasn't doing, and she got in and did the same thing that she was accusing the former mayor.
You know what's even on top of what you said, Miss April? What's even more disheartening is she serves as an example for other young women that are coming to prominence of what not to do. You know, and we want to see our sisters, you know, rise up, and she just made it that much more difficult for the ones behind her to come into position, and that's what's most disheartening about it.
You know, all the people that's been exposed this year, that's been in the news, have been women of color.
Right, it's sad.
Women of color. You know, cheating on your husband, and you know, immoral things, illegal things. You know, and then they wonder why they call us hood rat hoochie mamas. Don't care if you got a college degree. You're still acting like a you know oh Lord John. Oh shit.
I want to
No
ask
matter
y'all a question.
how much college
304.
degree or college education you got, you still acting like you just a plain old nothing.
I like to ask y'all a question and let me know if I'm tripping. But do y'all think that this has something to do with today's culture as far as music, entertainment, the television with the images that they see on television? You know, that this new generation of women tend to, gravitate towards all this corruption and things of that, and just this attitude that this lady displayed. Just do you think culture has anything to do with it?
Yeah, a lot to do with it. Uh, you hold the synagogues and your houses. They're no good. Women can't go to the church no more and get no salvation. Cause them suckers over there trying to mess with her. So they just fall victim to the circumstances of society. Um, because I mean, I don't want to say this. I don't know what to
Say
say,
it.
man. It's
Well,
sad.
I'ma
It's
say
hard to
it.
say. It's sad
I'ma
because,
say
like
it.
you say, these women, uh, I don't know what's wrong with them. I mean, there's a lack of fathers in the house. Uh, there's a lack of a whole lot of things. The morality is gone. The spirituality is gone. That's one thing where that's really what's gone. The woman is supposed to be, spiritual. She's supposed to be always on that.
The nurturer,
Reminding.
the
Yeah, the
yeah,
nurturer, reminding you. She, reminding you of what's really going on out here. You don't do that. You don't go out there and
Yeah.
do that, because really, the elder statesmen that the young women don't respect the elder statesmen of the women no more. So they don't even teach them no more. Cause I can't. I mean, ain't no man gonna teach no woman how to be no woman. So let's keep it 100. A woman teach a woman how to be a woman. A man teach a boy how to be a man, right? A woman teach a girl how to be a woman. You see what I'm saying? That's how it go.
right.
So somebody dropping the ball on people, and like you said, she done went through all the schools and all the teachers. All she learned is how to be corrupt. She looking at them. She passing all these tests so she can get on in and she can do what she want to do. You know, and I don't know who she with, who she was raised under, who she been around, and who molded her to be this way. But somebody molded her to be this way. You know. But I ain't making no excuse. FBI ain't finna make no excuse. Who molded your ass? You could tell on whoever was. The buck stops with you anyway, because you the mayor of that town. So they finna hold you accountable. But I
I
don't know
feel
where
like
to
it
begin.
has a lot to do with the culture. You got shows where you got women fighting each other. The
Yep.
mamas out partying. Ain't you can't tell nobody that ain't ladylike. They look at you crazy. The women, the young girls of today, they don't want to respect you because you believe in God and they don't, or they spirituality, or they claim like they woke. What you woke about? What you woke about? Because ladies don't go out uh, doing some of the stuff and act the way you do. I don't care who you serve. Then you got people. They got them so messed up now. If we worrying about the wrong things, because you're supposed to be a lady no matter what. A lady. If you try to tell them to use a fork, a spoon, a knife, a salad fork, a soup spoon, they want to say you too bougie.
Mm.
They want to say you too bougie, or uh, they
But the
think
problem
you
with
too
this, but the
good.
problem with this woman is she's a middle-aged woman, 40-something years old, acting like this. This is what's disheartening. Because
Okay, so rocking
go
with
ahead,
the truth. Okay, I'm gonna read some comments. Hold on. She
go ahead.
said, okay, wait a minute. Let me start with Shamika. She said, it ain't just the men though. Them helpers know what they are doing. They have sold out men. They have sold our men out. And they have. Because, I can't be a man. I can't raise no boy. I can't teach no boy how to change oil and do boy things. Then rocking with the truth say, hey, Miss April panel, guest in chat. I have a cousin who graduated with honors, but she doesn't have any common sense or street smarts. And then April 100, come on, Miss April. But that's my take on that. I'm going to drop the link if anybody else want to come up. But the way the culture is, there to me, Jeffrey, with that question, there's no respect for the elders. Nobody wants to listen. They know the way. They woke now. So even though we done marched the streets and paved the way for you, you still don't respect us. They don't respect us.
I totally agree with both of y'all on that. And I think
they don't respect elders no more.
They don't want to listen to them. Can't nobody tell them nothing. I can tell you there was a whole lot of stuff I shouldn't have did. Listen to me when I tell you, don't do drugs. Don't try to hold on to your virginity. No, they ain't trying to listen to you. They know what they way. It's they got their way. Then they don't want to work for nothing. That's another problem with women. Go get your own. You ain't got to lay on your back to make money.
That's right.
Yeah. And I think like y'all was saying, she's 40 years old, like the brother was saying. So it's like she's middle, not a child. She's middle aged, but at the same time, she probably has the mindset of a 25-year-old or a 22-year-old due to immaturity.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at her now. You see her, you think she's about 30. She look like she's 30.
She's 40. She looks old. No. Ain't nothing mentally wrong with her. I don't feel it's that. Now I ain't know. I think
wrong with that woman.
I think that lady, she was trying to find her a quick way. They don't want to work for nothing no more neither. They want to get it by any means necessary. They're looking at all of these reality shows, the Real Housewives of this, baddies, all of these reality shows.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They don't want to work for nothing.
That's what I'm saying, Miss April. We saying the same. I'm not saying like she mentally challenged. I'm just saying that the way that her thought process is, for her to be a 40-year-old woman, she probably still carry herself like she's 25. Like she want to be like.
I mean, let's just be real.
You
got the 60th anniversary of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit models, and guess who the swimsuit models are? Women that's over the age of 60. What are we doing? Ain't no women in no 60s gonna put on no bathing suit and be on no pictures. They're not doing that. They're not they even bring that to, hey, even call a woman up with that. Call my grandmama back in the 90s and ask her to do that. She's like, what? Nah, I'll come do an interview and we can talk about it. But I'm not finna do. I'm not putting on no bathing suits. That's for a young girl to do.
Yeah,
not for me.
Wear something nice that's presentable. For a magazine. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not finna be on the cover of the swimsuit. What we doing? I'm not gonna say
that
too
would
much
be
on
like
it.
me going to get a BBL at 60.
That's what they doing. That's what they promoting on that. I mean, what's the name did a
Grandmama's
show
going
about it?
to get
Jason Black
BBL.
did a show called 60. The 60 is the new 20. They trying to say the 60 is the new 20, and the cover girl is Gail. The mistress of Oprah Winfrey. She's on now, and she's 69 down there 70.
You seen that, Miss April?
No.
Gayle King on she going like Sports Illustrated with a
Yeah.
bathing suit on.
Oh no. I'm fool with Gayle King. Gayle King a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
she
she's
ain't no good.
70
Yeah.
years old. Like,
Yeah, she's 69 years old.
what? That was disgusting. Like,
I
why?
bet it is disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Gayle
Well,
King,
disgusting.
but
nobody
see,
want to see that.
they got good bodies. They can go get the BBLs, the liposuction. Me, who wants to look at my flabby stomach with wrinkles and got to hold up the bottom of it? Thank God for girdles.
Yeah, he don't want to be. That's just.
Let
Let's
me
say it
read
like this.
some
These
more
are
comments.
conversations. These kind of conversations that I think I was gonna ever have to be sitting up here. I'm just looking at back 10, 20 years ago. When I'm looking at that jet, it would be young girls on the jet, okay, and young women on the jet, okay, women of age coming out of college, okay. That's the women that we talking about. But ain't nobody thinking I'm gonna come back 20 years later. We talking about women that's getting Social Security insurance, no this to it, SSI, got AARP cards, been indocted with AARP for 20 years, and you telling me that you on the cover of Sports Illustrated. And I'm gonna sit up and have a conversation about this ain't even right, then I feel like, oh, you just a hater. Yes, I am. I'm a
Oh
hater
yeah,
on
they
that.
kill me with that.
I'm a hater on that.
Oh
I'm
my
not a
Yeah,
hater
God.
of those
What
women. I'm
is
just a hater of the
that?
situation. Sports
I'm
Illustrated,
with
they
you,
butt
bud.
whooped.
I'm hating too.
Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Okay, let me read some
Yeah, could you
comments.
go ahead?
Amber
Could you go on?
Angel
Let that
Chu.
go.
Yeah. Amber's Angel Chu said Media Hollywood. All all that has put the ones coming up thinking it's normal to be nasty. AKA Sexy Red. Rocking with the truth said we can't give excuses. We have to hold everybody accountable. Conscious business service and opportunity say I attribute a lot of these types of behavior to a poverty mindset and conditioning. However, at some point, we all need to wake up and be accountable. And then it's we all who we see just need to continue to expose dirty players who leave. And we do. Yeah. What? I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I
Cause
agree
you
with all
know,
those comments.
yeah. See me, like, I'm not going to put on no short mini skirt. I'd be like, oh, I should go to a short mini skirt and go to the bar. I know I still got it. Man, please. You right. I'm on disability now. What the hell I look like running to a bar with a short mini skirt on? I didn't even get breast implants after they removed my breasts. I'm like, they could take me as I am. I'm not being suckered into putting some more injections or cancer stuff
That's crazy.
in me.
Yeah, we in the time now, like the brother said, I can't imagine, when I was a child that we would be seeing the things that we seeing now, uh 20, 30 years later, with people doing to themselves just to fit a certain stereotype so they can feel accepted. Society in America in particular, has this social standard. This, like Miss April say, you're gonna have to take me as I am. If I can't go to the gym or cut back on this or do certain things naturally, I'm not finna put no artificial insemination inside of me to make people accept me more. It's just like I mean, what's the point? Like, you got people walking around here. What's that boy Drake? They was talking about he got some type of operation where it gave him a six pack. Like, what?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
earn those. Yeah, you gotta earn a six pack.
Come
You
on,
gotta
man.
earn that. Yeah,
But
you
check
gotta quit
this
it.
out. Even black women without hair Do you know some people are spending $1,000 just on the hair?
Oh heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A hair, like
Yeah, them
really?
sew-ins. Yeah, they getting them sew-ins.
But they ban $1,000 worth of hair. When I used to get a sew in or the quick weave, I want the cheapest kind you got. You know, I'm not going to get nobody 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, $500 for hair.
And
That's only gonna last a month.
And what's up with these eyelashes looking like windshield wipers on their eye?
Looking like bugs.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody had somebody saw. Yeah, it was
I need me a fireball.
in Congress. In Congress, they had some lady in there. Yeah, they had some lady in Congress. They was outside somebody with them eyelashes on. Said, "You got fake eyelashes over there."
Right. And it be
Leave me
leaning
alone.
to the side and they don't even know it. Like, fix your eyelash, lady. Like, what's going on?
I mean, they don't. I mean, damn. I mean, I remember chicks used to get the thing, get their real eyelashes or whatever. You say the little thing. Yeah, I used to do the little old metal thing. I used to curl it, and I used to get the mascara. If that don't work for you no more, I don't know what can, baby. I mean, what's the problem?
Cause they still single. I don't see them getting no husbands.
Right now, they're not getting.
I don't see nobody being married. Hell, these women today, they can't even. Now, I couldn't. You know, my mother didn't allow me to cook them, but I know some. These girls now, they can't even boil water.
I swear. Don't want to cook.
They
Don't
doing
want
everything but the right thing.
I mean, I'm a man, and it's a lot of women. I'm cleaner than them. It's crazy. Like,
and you know, it was a time. I don't care who house you went over to, they kept a clean house, especially the bathroom and the kitchen.
Exactly.
You used to could go over some people's house and you can eat off their floor. Their floor would be so clean.
Right. They not being trained up right. Like they're not training this generation right that's coming up.
He said eyelashes like windshield wipers.
Yeah.
Oh boy said AARP cards. Yo. But y'all telling the truth. But they get mad. If you was to see a young girl right now, you know, and you stare at them with their eyelashes, they gonna bat them and look at you and ready to whoop you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They serious about the
And then
eyelashes.
they gonna tell me I'm jealous of them. The hell I'm jealous of you running around with some long fake eyelashes.
No, everybody jealous about what you bought.
The eyelashes to see if they can fly away.
Right, come on now.
Oh,
yeah, they off the chain with that.
I'm not gonna do all that. You got to put some type of glue and all that. You know, just try to take that off at the end of the night, every night. Like, that just seemed like another task that I ain't got time for.
Yeah. You want a natural woman.
Right.
So what do y'all think gonna happen tomorrow when Tiffany Henyard heads to court tomorrow?
Was this an arraignment?
No, she's been subpoenaed. She got to bring all of them records they asked for. They got to bring everything to court tomorrow. The government can subpoena them.
I was just trying to see what level is what they on. This was the what part of this trial is this?
This is the government.
Grand
They
jury.
be down at the Dirksen McHenry building. I'm damn nearly 60 and have worn makeup one time. My dad said no. My makeup is lipstick. Now I did used to wear makeup, to blush, all of that, rocking the eyelashes to see if they can fly away. Amber's Angel Chu said, if people can be bought, they cannot lead. And that's true. That is true. Let me see on the first page where they have to appear tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let me see where she has to go. And
Yeah, I
it's
want to
so.
know what side this trial is. Is it a preliminary hearing, the grand jury, or
Hold on.
yeah.
I gotta download the documents on the tablet. Okay, tomorrow they have to be at the Everett McKinley Dirksen United States Courtroom 1625 to 219 South Dearborn, Chicago, Illinois 60604. Grand Jury Special November 2023 Grand Jury. Date and time May 20th, 2024, 9:30 a.m. They have been commanded, they've been subpoenaed to testify before a grand jury.
Yeah, this to see if it's gonna go to trial. This gonna see if it's gonna go to case. It's gonna go to trial. Yeah. It's going to trial.
Yeah, they gotta testify before a grand jury. And they've got to bring all of the records. The people is Rosie Henyard, Tamika Henyard, Camille Woods. They want all their background records, all employment or payroll records, records of time and attendance, disciplinary files, records of work, wages, invoices, agreements, contracts, all retirements and savings. Woo! Then, and they got Dalton Township, they've been subpoenaed, so they got to come with what they have against them. So Dalton Township got to come with the all municipal code and ordinance, credit card purchases, vendor approvals, procurement, employee contracts. So somebody working right now, either covering up some records, trying to destroy some records, trying to put them in the shredders, and who else? Then they've got, that was Thornton Township, those three people. And then they got Tiffany Henyard again, Good Burger, Aisha Property. I guess these are her companies. Friends of Tiffany Henyard, Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. So they've been subpoenaed. She's got to bring the private records in her possession. And then the next people, hold on. Oh, okay. So Tiffany Henyard, Keith Freeman, Robert Hunt, and Camille Woods, they want all of the records, approved, unapproved travel paid for by the hotel. They've got October 4th to the 15th, 2022 to Springfield, Illinois, March 2023 to Washington, D.C., and that May 2023 to Las Vegas, Nevada trip. Woo, they coming. Oh, they coming. They coming for them hard. They already know everything.
Yeah. This is a formality. She going to trial. It's going to trial.
Yeah.
This the grand jury to see if it need to go to trial. It's going to trial.
Oh, it's going to trial. Yeah.
Yeah. That's messed up.
See, they had to expose certain player from first them dominoes will fall. Yep, they gonna follow the money. And you right, Amber. They know all they need to know. All they need to know now is, people been talking. They've been interviewing people. The story been told. Now the government got to do something about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
city
people of
doing something.
Dalton,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
the people of Dalton have really been very vocal about it.
Yeah.
I'm happy Miss A shedding some more light on it because I've been hearing about it, but I haven't been following it. I know it's been big news out here in Illinois, in Chicagoland area. Because it's I know you from Texas, bro. So and anybody in the chat that's not familiar with Dalton, it's a suburb right outside of Chicago here,
Yeah.
and it's been a huge thing as far as for such a small village that has so much, commotion about it. And it's a predominantly black neighborhood. Was like Miss April said earlier in the podcast, in the broadcast, it was very affluent. Maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, man, that was a good place to be. And for to
It
to
still
see that,
was.
to see now that it's so corrupt. I mean, if you go through Dalton, drive through Dalton now, it's kind of
Yeah.
like Bacon. It looks much poorer than it once did,
Yeah.
And I think that's due to a lot of mismanagement from this current administration.
Yeah. Hey, boy, BOM. Yeah. And you right, rocking with the truth. We have to work hard for our money, and they just go in. I mean, they can't steal a little bit. They got to steal a whole lot. Like, but I guess if you're gonna go down, I guess you should go down for being at the top. I guess if you're gonna go to prison, I guess. I don't know. I'm too old. Shit. Yeah. Mm-mm. Well, y'all, I want to thank y'all for joining me today. Did y'all want to give any closing statements? Hey, Jeffrey, our apartment building, the senior high rise that I stay in had an electrical fire. I've been living in hotels since May 6th. They put us up
Wow.
in hotels. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
So,
know. I know you sent. I know you sent me
yeah,
that. I didn't know that
but
was.
I'm good though. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know that
So,
was your apartment complex.
oh yeah.
Wow.
And they had the races here at the racetrack out here. They had some type of derby races. So they sent us an hour away because all the hotel rooms in Joliet were sold out.
Wow. That's amazing. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but it's all good. I got a roof over my head. I'm thankful.
No, that's
Yeah,
right.
I'm over here looking at
I
all
know
the
they go.
statistics. I'm over looking at the
Okay.
statistics of Dalton right now. As far as it said property tax in Dalton is 4.66, which is double Cook County property, which is 2.8.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's big
That's
values right
crazy.
there. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then the
Yeah,
sales
I mean,
tax is over there at 9.75. I don't know what Chicago sales tax is. But they almost 10 cents on a dollar when you buy something in Dalton, Illinois.
mm, mm.
So
That's insane. But
yeah, I don't
yeah,
know what it got to be more than what Chicago doing, because like I said, Cook County when property tax is 2.38, and Dalton, Illinois property tax is 4.66, almost 5% on a dollar property tax.
Boy, you used to could weave out of them suburbs, Dalton, Homewood, Flossmoor, and
mm-hmm.
Phoenix. Man, them used to be the places to be. Blacks was
Absolutely.
moving up. Nice homes, everything. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the median income of Dalton, Illinois is 53,000. That's the average.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they
she
got.
just went in there
Yeah, she
after
she taxing them. Yeah, she taxing.
she
Yeah.
taxed me. She said they gonna pay me. She act like she was who was she trying to act like? Who? Hillary Clinton? Uh, what's the lady over there from Colombia? What was her name? She came in like, y'all gonna follow me. It's gonna be my way or no way. I'm taxing y'all Negroes.
Yeah, she taxing. She taxing the hell out the middle class Negro over there.
hmm
Shit.
Y'all
Man.
gonna pay me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me look up. Let me pull up my computer and look up some things. Yeah,
Okay,
see that.
thanks for joining us today, everybody. I'm getting ready to go get me something to eat. Well, go order a pizza. And y'all, everybody have a great Sunday. Uh, I'm gonna probably come back on later on. You know, we got to talk about the apology that P Diddy made.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm gonna set that up for like 9 o'clock tonight, y'all. Then peace and
All
love.
right.
Thank y'all. See y'all later on tonight. Another
all right,
show at
too,
9
man.
p.m. Okay, thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Prince Pierre. Thank you, everybody in the audience. Thank y'all for still supporting me, being my friend after 5 years. You know, a lot of us met on YouTube, a lot of other sectors. Thank y'all. Peace out. April Showers, I'm out. Peace.